Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great start to your Saturday. Meteorologist Teresa Velasco here. Just finished up the morning show and gonna take a look around the city to see what we have going on and let you know what's gonna be happening the next couple of days and into the week. We do have some rain chances that we're gonna be looking at as well. But I'm just gonna check to make sure that everybody can hear me. If you can't, please let me know in the comment section, just to make sure the microphone and everything is working. But so far, it looks like everything is good. But I mean, take a look outside right now. We have plenty of blue skies out there. We also have these cirrus clouds. Those are going to start to roll in as well. So we're going to start to see more cloud coverage as well within the next couple of days. Now, this is actually going to help us. It can keep our temperatures down just a bit for tomorrow, but today we are looking at our temperatures to get very warm in the 90s. So it's going to feel a little bit more like summer for this Saturday, for this afternoon. But let's take a look at what the temperature is right now. It's 74 degrees, so it feels pretty good. Definitely, I would say to get out and enjoy this weather right now before it quickly warms up, because we have a lot of dry air right now. So when we have dry air, it's a very chilly morning, then it can become a very warm afternoon. Now this morning, we actually had temperatures in the 50s. So for those who were out at the Alzheimer's walk, I know our own Bill Taylor was there. And I mean, people were out there with long sleeves. They had light jackets. I mean, it was chilly, you know, but like I said, it's already starting to warm up. Like I said, we are expecting those temperatures to get into the 90s by this afternoon. And in fact, yesterday we did have a high temperature as well in the 90s. So yesterday, 94 degrees is where we were in San Antonio. Very warm. I mean, that's almost 10 degrees above average for this time of year in October. Even for San Antonio, that's very warm. Waco also had a high temperature of 94, Corpus Christi 95, Midland 89. So very, very warm out there yesterday for those Friday night football games. So this weekend it is going to be pretty summer-like. Now our record high, what we had back in 1979, we had a record high of 92 degrees. Now, I do think we're going to hit this afternoon, because I am expecting temperatures to reach at least 92 degrees for your Saturday. Camera's a little bit shaky out there as we take a look out to the downtown area. Now, for today, we're looking at 92, could even get to 93 degrees. And I do think we're also going to have some more cloud coverage that's going to start to roll in as well by the afternoon. And I'll tell you why in just a moment, but we're going to start to see some more clouds and, like I said, even some more rain starting into next week. So you want to just enjoy this weekend, even though it's going to be warm, it's going to be humid. You really want to enjoy it, enjoy the outdoors, because we could see some days where we'll have some rainy days, some rainy starts, some rainy afternoons as well. But let's take a look now, actually. Let's go to our current temperatures right now. It will start to load here. Now, across the board here, we're in the 70s. So that's very nice weather, but it is going to be humid out there. So you're definitely going to feel it, like I said, be more summer-like. Floresville, you're at 76 degrees, Bernie 75, Kerrville at 69, Fredericksburg is 67. So up to the north, Fredericksburg and Kerrville, y'all are going to be in the upper 60s. Very nice right now. And you know, we get a little bit farther south, Pleasanton, you're at 77, so a little bit warmer to start off this Saturday. Now, a little bit closer to home, 70 still across the board. Lackland is at 76 degrees. Out near Timberwood Park, 74. Randolph, 76. Castroville, 78. So everyone here is going to be dealing with some very warm weather. And here are those dew points. This is how we kind of can really start to feel that humidity that's out there. 52 is still rather dry, so it still feels very pleasant. It's not too uncomfortable with these dew point numbers. Now, I'm going to put this into motion. So here we go Saturday afternoon. We're still dry in the 40s. Then we go into Sunday, and Sunday, there goes this surge of this green color, so this surge of moisture starting on Sunday. Now, I also think we're going to have more clouds. So Sunday, I actually see our temperatures not as hot. That's what we're going to look at for today. And I mean, this green color, I mean, it gets up to the 70s. So 70s for a dew point it's very humid. You're really going to start to feel it on your skin as we start next week on Monday. Now, as we take a look for the rest of the day, we are looking at temperatures in the 80s and 91 by 5 o'clock. So if you have plans to be out and about, it's already going to reach the 90s by 4 o'clock. We really should start to feel already those very warm temperatures. Then by the evening, it starts to drop, but not too much. We'll be in the 80s. Overall, it's going to be very warm for this Saturday. So those fall temperatures, we're not looking at any fall temperatures, I'm going to say, for the rest of the week. Not even in the mornings. It's still going to be just, in the 70s. That would be the morning low. So we won't need those jackets or long sleeves for the rest of this week. Now, here's why we're going to be seeing this cloud coverage. Also, this next chance of rain is one reason is because we have this hurricane out in the Pacific. So this is Hurricane Norma, and really you can see where it's starting to bring in. I'm going to move a little bit closer. So you can see kind of these bands of moisture levels are starting to move over West Texas. And so as the hurricane starts to kind of deteriorate, you'll see those remnants, and we'll feel those remnants in the form of more cloud coverage. That'll kind of keep a lid. We shouldn't have any 90s for the rest of the week as this storm starts to break apart. And then also it will, provide that extra moisture in the upper levels of the atmosphere and mid levels of the atmosphere that will help give that extra moisture for those showers. And now this particular model is going to kind of push a lot of the rain more to the west and north, but I still think San Antonio could see rain. This model has it on Tuesday. I do think even Monday we'll see some. Wednesday, it goes all the way into Thursday. And you can see this very heavy rain stays more towards North Texas. But like I said, San Antonio, I do believe, I'm just going to push this camera's angle in a little bit. So you can see most of the rain is still farther to the north, but I do think we'll see some rain because we just have so much moisture. We could see some spotty showers here and there as we go into next week. So there definitely is some good news there. Even though we're not going to have those fall temperatures, we could have those chances of rain. It'd be really nice because we still need the rain in San Antonio. A lot of parts of Texas actually need the rain. And, even if it's just a little bit and it's not anything super measurable, it's still good to have just kind of have the plants and the grass get that extra moisture that they need. And now as we look closer to San Antonio, this is Saturday. So Saturday night, you can see we have this cloud coverage. Temperatures will be in the 70s and the clouds will just kind of hang around. Like I said, they'll just, this will keep the temperatures down and the clouds will just kind of stay pretty stagnant. You don't see, this model doesn't really have a lot of rain popping up. You can see just these small green specks kind of here and there. But like I said, for the most part, I do see us getting some rain. And we'll look at another model in just a second where we can see just how much rain we'll have over the next 7 days. Now, let's see. So we're also looking at all over Texas to stay in this green color. So that means above average rainfall for the next 7 days. And in case you're wondering, at least as far as temperatures go, what the typical temperature is for San Antonio, in October, usually the average high is from 87 to 77. So we kind of stay within that 10-degree mark. And so, I mean, we have had those temperatures in the upper 80s. Next week, it will be in the upper 80s as well. It will be pretty average. You know, of course, it's nice to be in the 70s, but we usually don't have those temperatures all the time in October. And the average low is usually 76 to 66. So earlier this week, we had some morning lows in the 50s, and parts of the hill country were in the 40s. So that was below average for this time of year. So we kind of just had a huge temperature swing last week, and now next week it's going to be, those temperatures are going to be closer to average. And if you're looking for when we get the first cold front, we've already kind of had a front that dropped our temperatures below 80. And now those temperatures where we get below 70, that's in my opinion, that's definitely a cold front where you can feel that the high temperatures do not get above 70 degrees. And, you know, I'm from San Antonio, and that's definitely does feel more like fall to me when we stay below 70 degrees. Now, typically, the average time that we get this is in October. So we've already passed this time, October 19th, but last year, we really didn't get this first cold front until November 12th. We were really just around a month behind last year. And I mean, I don't know, because we've already had some cooler weather. So, I mean, you never know. We could get one pretty soon. But typically it does come around those cold fronts where you can feel that we're in the 60s as a high temperature, and we stay in the 60s, usually around late October and then early November. So we're getting there. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on it for sure. And keep an eye on this rain. We are looking at rain chances to bring us close to about an inch of rain. This is over the next 7 days, so this model has rain with this blue color. So this blue color means we could have an inch of rain, even up to an inch and a half with this kind of lighter blue, and that's more towards the northwest of Bexar County. And even parts of Hondo, which is good news because they have really been dealing with drought as well from this past summer. And like I said, really everybody could deal with rain. I mean, an inch is great, but any little bit really does help just the plants and the environment as well. But here are your next 7 days. It looks pretty good. I mean, when we're not in the 90s, like we're gonna be today, I mean, it starts to feel like we're in that transition period when we're starting to get to the fall season. So already expecting that for Sunday, we're gonna have those temperatures just kind of staying in the mid 80s. You know, you're not gonna need a jacket. It's good to have some type of rain jacket or a light jacket in case you need to, you know, have a hoodie on, to just kind of like have something to cover your head for the rain that we are expecting next week. And it will start to taper off by Thursday. So already I would say Monday through Wednesday would kind of be our best chances to see some rain, but we're gonna kind of keep an eye on it to see how long it stays. If it, you know, will kind of hang around for a couple of days, we could get more rain, or if it starts to move out earlier, then we would get less. But like I said, this is all based on kind of like the remnants of Hurricane Norma as well, and kind of like what that storm throws our way as well. So we'll keep an eye on it just to kind of monitor how much rain we could really be expecting next week. But for right now, it looks really good, up to an inch of rain. So very good news here. I actually really like this forecast because I have really been wanting to get some rain, some good days of rain as well. And, you know, we're getting closer to Halloween. Don't have that forecast up just yet, but we could actually get a potential front come in near Halloween, but that's something way off that we're going to continue to monitor as well. So I'll leave this up for about another minute or so, just so everybody can see what to expect for the rest of the week. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Ryan will be here this evening to do all the evening shows. There may be a 6 today because of football, so it could be late, but there definitely will be a 10 p.m. today, and Ryan will be here to give all the new updates and details with your forecast later this evening. But again, hope everyone has a great rest of your Saturday and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be here tomorrow morning to do the morning show, which will start at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Hope to see you there. If not, make sure to join us at 10.